Hey guys, here playing HB up against Noise, presumably your basic Noiseshop. So we can probably keep this hand. Not sure where the ice wants to go. Okay. So we'll leave the HQ open, or the R&D open for a turn. Usually they only play one medium, sometimes two. So this is reasonably safe. Next turn we want to get the Eve going with the Breaker Bay and put an ice in front if we can find another ice. And he has the medium. Well, that's potentially problematic. Yeah, that's the best agenda in our deck for it against him. So things are already looking fairly grim. He's going for it. We have one Cyberdex, so there is a chance he'll get purged, but not a high chance. Alright, so we both know what's coming up. There's an Ichi. It's gonna have to be that, because that's all we got. So now we're hoping he does not also have Imp. He also has Imp. That is the nut draw for him. So what are these mills right now? Architect, San. Yeah, that's good. He's going to face the architect, which is a little ballsy. Adonis, Beta Test, Ash, Turing, Eli. Let's take the Ash on top of this, and we'll install from the archives. Probably get the Eve out again. Nice. Gets his pawn shop. So we can purge the medium here, which is okay. But, because he can run through and click through for 4 free accesses. I think we have to purge this turn. It's not the best timing, but I think it has to be done. Let's see if we can find another imp for this Eve campaign. If we even break even on this, I'll be happy. I think our best plan is to possibly, again, put an ice in front of here, make him run through and kill it. It's a Beta Test into the trash. We'll put our Jackson out next, we can save that. we can let the Eve, yeah, I think we're gonna have to start scoring before the Eve is actually ready here. So we can put Turing, that's gonna stop everything except David. Now we're ready to draw an agenda. Gonna pawn the Lamprey. That's fair. I mean, he doesn't know what this is. It could be another architect, for example. It's gonna take some setup time. Oh, nice. He has both wild side and chronotype, but he's got no money, so that's the plus for us. Yeah, let's get another ice. The DBS is pretty good to spam. So that should do it for the remote. I don't think he's gonna get through this. We'll put the rest of our ice onto the R&D or whatever. Data sucker. Check the archives now, I suppose. Vitruvius goes in there too. It's gonna keep us honest on the DBS. I think that makes sense. Letting us have it. I mean, this is a really valuable card for us. Yeah, there's the Vitruvius. So we will shuffle back, save 2 agendas. And I think we save our Sansan. Yeah, we'll save the Sansan in case this one dies. I don't know if it will. No clots on the horizon, so this is clear to go. Still have $16 to protect our remote. Next turn, if we draw agenda, we'll probably score it. If we don't draw agenda, we'll put the Adonis on the Breaker Bay and start taking it down. Actually, it might, even if we draw an agenda, it might make sense to reinforce one of our servers. Getting cash and imp back. Smart. The imp is definitely worth its weight in gold here. He can trash 2 things. He's getting $9 of value off that, which is a lot. And then you can pawn it for 1 more, so a total of $10 in value on the imp. Alright, so let's see what we want to do next turn. I'm actually considering playing IQ on top of the DBS. This is a pretty valuable card for us in drawing agendas to put on the Sansan. At this point, like, yeah, he's going to kill it over the Eve, which I think is correct. Yeah, so we just draw the NAPD, which is actually fine. Just put it in the server here. Central wise, I think there is some value in icing the archives here because he's going to want to go for cheap runs to fill his suckers up if he ever gets a breaker out. And if we can resist for 1 and we can bring it up to higher strength, it's going to be annoying for him. It also signals that there may be some weakness in the archives right now. Players will often wait until there is something in the archives before they put ice there. So I'm hoping this will indicate him that he should maybe run here, but he doesn't have any breakers, so he could be worried about an architect being here. This is the main ice that Noise does not want to deal with because it brings stuff back that he's already taken imp tokens to kill. Yeah, he is counting, so I think he's seen an architect. Where is the other architect? Face down here. Right, he milled it previously. So we'll get to res our Turing for 1, which is a great deal. And right now it's a 1 strength. Go deep, but it's going to be bigger pretty soon. Parasite. Gonna go finish off the Eve. He wants a sucker token and to hit the HQ. So this will allow him to run here 4th action, pop the IQ, and pick up this NAPD, which is fair. Does pop the biotics, and let the Eve just tick down. At this point we have so much money that it doesn't really matter this is still going. Right, and it kills the IQ without using the sucker token. Oh well, we spent $1 for it, and it ate a parasite. You can't ask too much more of an ice than that. Now you can send to run again, and just for the NAPD. Overall, it's an okay turn for us. We're gonna get more money. Futures now comes into our hand. I don't want to trash the NAPD, so we'll just have to score this, and we'll score this Futures now next turn if he doesn't run HQ, which he might. This is a pretty good time for him, especially if he has a Parasite. Parasite run HQ is strong here. The nice thing is if he takes both 1-pointers, it doesn't really help him. He's no further ahead than if he just had a single 1-pointer. Because we're playing 2 1-pointers, and then the rest are all 2s. So whether he's on 3 points or 4 points, he still needs 2 more to win. Deja Parasite here, I would say. Or Deja maybe Parasite and Imp. Imp Parasite, yep. Smart. Hits our other San. Sad face. Oh really? Hesitates to play the Imp. Oh, he doesn't have the money. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Deja Vu is expensive. The 2 credits is often pretty relevant. Which is why I only run 2 in my noise build. I know a lot of people run 3. But sometimes I don't want to pay those 2 credits. And it's... like in this case, had he just run, he would have taken the agenda. Had he managed to make the Imp out, he would certainly have run. And just imped a card. Oh, interesting. Well, we gotta score this one. Gender density is 5 in 21. You know, it's somewhat safe, but I'm a little worried about it, so I'm not going to fire it. Because I feel like if he takes this, it's okay. We're still going to be able to draw into an agenda and score that way. We're not worried about Lamprey at all, so if he makes us lose $3 or even $4, then whatever. He's just going to get cash anyway. So we haven't seen any gambles or any casts or any dirty laundry. In my feeling with Noise is that you really want to play at least one of those cards. Otherwise you end up just like having no money all the time and being forced to use your recursion on cash, which is not the best use of it. The best use of it is on like the higher impact cards like Imp and Parasite. Like doing this, clone chip for cash, you're spending $2 to get $3 plus this makes 5, so or $6. So you're really playing like a two influence sure gamble almost if you're using it mainly for cash. So as prediction he gets that one, but it doesn't help him. We're securely on 6 points and we have 5 more agendas that can win for us. Alright, he can insta-kill the Ichi here. We're actually swimming in money, so I'm going to let him do this. And the reasoning is we get rid of the clone chip, and it's going to make him spend $2, so he now cannot steal an APD, which is in our deck. Toll booth, that's pretty good. Let's draw once for an agenda. We don't see it. So we'll play the booth. This also creates some uncertainty of what card this is. Still unconcerned about our archives. Let's take some extra security and put both on here. So we'll put the booth on the outside. Makes a little more sense. And we can maybe tax him for 3 right away. At this point, he's kind of going for blind mills to hope to win before we draw an agenda. Maybe the IQ and the DBS would have been smarter way back. But he cannot get in the remote, I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen a David or anything. Leave that up, actually. Hit snatch and grab. This would have been good at basically any time during the game. So we'll tax him 2 clicks. We could even pay to give him a tag and a brain. Really? Brain hits daily cast, so he is playing some econ. And now he just cannot trash the San. So I think he's in a really bad shape now. Yeah, he's relying on blind mills to hit. If we see one more ice, we'll put it on the archives. He has currently no breakers at all. DBS, that's good. There's the beta. Oh, this is what we got. So we'll win next turn. He's basically cannot get to the turn unless he happens to find his 3rd clone and a David, I guess. He just needs to blind mill out 2 agendas this turn. So there's 4 and 12. Each mill has 1 and 3, so he needs to mill like expected value of 6 cards to get us here. Or get lucky. I mean, maybe this turn should have just been on the archives. Maybe it's overkill to put 2 ice here. But I was worried he would like find a parasite and just kill the booth and medium through us a couple times. Doesn't really have the money to do a ton this game, or this turn. So he was on daily cast, so it just came out pretty late for him. Imp is a miss. And we get it. Whew, so he had a bit of a scary start, but managed to stabilize. The breaker rate did a ton of work for us, getting the Adonis and the Eve. And then the San is just how you want to score quickly. I think a lot of good plays by him. Killing the DBS over the Eve was smart. Killing the IQ with the imp token was smart as well. Overall, pretty good play. 2 Lamprey is interesting. He never really used them, so I'm not sure if 2 is the right number. Thanks for watching, guys.